Hello everyone, my name is Yu Ge, and I want to say hello to the audience of Yu Ge 四季. And this evening I want to speak some English to practice my English because it's been a long time that I didn't have the chance to practice my English. Actually, when I was very young, I really like English. English is my favorite subject because I think a person who can speak the very fluent English is very cool. I lived in Kunming, and in Kunming there's so many foreigners. They traveled in Kunming. There's some foreigners stand on the on the street, and they just ask the passengers, oh, the local person, do you know how to go where? And there's some chances that I show up and I told them, you can take the 65 the bus and to your destination. And at this moment, I think all the people just watch me and feel, wow, this girl is super good. So I'm very happy. And when I was very young, my parents, they ran a little store. They wash the clothes for the other people. There's so many times that a lot of 老外, a lot of foreigners come to our store and wash clothes. And my parents, they don't know how to speak English. So at this time, I can chat with the foreigners in English. At that time, I was in primary school. So the people around me, like the people, they will say, wow, you are super good. And they feel amazing. They feel, wow, you are super good because you are a primary school student, but you can talk with foreigners. I remembered one time, a couple came into my parents' the store, and they asked each other how much blah blah blah, but I didn't understand the whole sentence. I just know how much. Then I told them 60 yuan. And then the foreigner couple, they're very young, like 25 or 26, I don't know. And they say, wow, you are so great. Oh my God, at that time, so I have more interest in learning English. And when I was a student, my English subject always perfect. Like when I, 9 years old, I started learning English, and till now, I think English is my favorite subject. But now I just graduated, and I think I should practice more. But you know, in our education system, and we concentrate on the examinations. We don't concentrate on talking, the oral English. We concentrate on writing and choose the right thing so you can get the higher score, right? So we don't concentrate on how to talk with the foreigners. But I think my Chinese is good too. I mean, my expressing skills are perfect in Chinese. So I don't have too many troubles in talking and chatting with the foreigners. And the first time I should use English to be a tool in my work, in my life, is like 3 years ago. I worked in Thailand. And at that time, I don't know how to speak Thai language. So the only language I can talk with my colleague and my students and the local people is English. So at that moment, I think English is really helpful. If you want to go abroad, you really need to learn how to speak English. But there's some embarrassing thing about me, is that I cannot chat with the native speaker very well because their vocabulary and their speaking are very authentic. I mean, it's difficult to understand if some person from like the UK, I cannot understand their English. If you come from like Canada, American, I can understand maybe. But if from UK, it's difficult for me to understand, especially when the speed of their speaking is very, very like normal. I cannot understand. But there's something very interesting. I can understand the person like from Afghanistan, the Thailand, India, Indonesia, and Turkmenistan, Pakistan, France, and German, Japan, and even Bangladesh. I can understand this person's English, but I cannot not understand the UK, the person's English. So I think it's really funny. It's really funny thing. If you can speak English very well, you can feel very free. Because when I traveled Bangkok in Thailand with my friends, and we go to a church, and the church there's so many person, the young person from different countries, but the thing is that the core thing is that we can speak English, so we can talk to each other. And I have two friends, one from Lesotho and one from how to say Kenya, I don't know. Both of the two girls they came from Africa. So I think it's really a good thing. If you know more language, you can chat with the different people from the different culture and different places. I think it's really an amazing thing. If you like the different culture and different places, if you like traveling, you should learn how to speak English. And how to say, and English also helped me when I work in Thailand and teach the Chinese. So English helped me a lot. Now I can speak a little bit Thai language, a little bit Japanese, and I really want to learn more language because I think it's really a good thing and wonderful thing. My English is not very well, to be honest, not very well. And some person said I just use the very simple vocabulary, simple words. Yeah, my vocabulary is not enough. I cannot understand the VOA and BBC, the news, and the Guardian. I don't know how to read the newspaper, American newspaper. Yeah. So I know my English is not very well, but I think it's enough for me to talk with others. And there's so many Chinese people, they don't have the confidence to speak English because the person around them will judge them and say, oh, your accent are really terrible and very bad. Oh, your vocabulary are very simple. Oh, you have a lot of grammar mistakes. But I don't think you should listen to others' voice because there's so many foreigners, they from different countries and they have accent too, especially they from South Korea and Japan, yeah, and India, and they have strong accent, but they don't feel shy to talk English, and language is just a tool, so you just say it and solve your problems is a real thing. It's like you are in a boat and you should go to the hospital, and that's very important. So I think how to say we should create a more friendly environment to the people who speak other language. I think we should be nice to them. Don't judge them so hard, you know. We should encourage them more because the language is just the tool. Language is just the way you learn something new. You make friends with the foreigners, and it's a chance that you know others and let others know you, right? We should have the more open-minded, and we should have the confidence to show off, right? Because I think it's really a good thing that you can speak a lot of language. Like some person can speak French, and some person can speak Japanese, and some person can speak the Germany and Russian and the Thai language. I think it's really a cool thing in Spanish. It's really a cool thing that you can grasp a lot of language. So I think you should be proud of yourself, especially like me. I'm a village girl. I born in a very small village in Yunnan province. But now I can speak English so fluent. I think it's really amazing, right? I think everyone should applaud for me. So if you are my audience, and I want to encourage you to learn something new, not only English, not only language, you can learn something new for yourself, and something can make you happy. Yeah, so that is the end of my speaking. Thank you. Bye.